It's Friday morning. Payday. Your phone buzzes. The money just landed. You did the math last night. 2 weeks of work. $2,307. The screen says $1,816. Almost 500 bucks. Gone. Before you even got out of bed. Poof. Every 2 weeks. Every month. Forever. And here's the wild part. Nobody ever explained it to you. Not school, not your boss, not the bank. There's just a piece of paper full of codes and a number that's always smaller than you hoped. Today we hunt down every missing dollar. And the twist? The biggest chunk they took isn't even gone. It's coming back. I'm Mr. Loonie, your money buddy. Stay with me. This is your pay stub. The most important piece of paper you never read. It looks like a robot wrote it. Fed tax. On tax. CPP. EI. YTD. Which honestly sounds like a boy band. But here's the entire mystery solved in one line. 4 strangers bite your check before you ever see it. 2 are taxes, 1 is forced savings, 1 is a parachute. That's it. That's the whole thing. Once you can name them, your paycheck stops being a mystery and starts being a receipt. So let's meet them. Biggest bite first. Stranger number 1. Federal tax. Ottawa's cut. Most people think it works like this. The government looks at your salary, picks your rate, and slices that off everything you make. That is wrong. Completely wrong. Tax is a staircase. Picture every dollar you earn standing on that staircase. Your first chunk of money, most of it actually, stands on the bottom step. Bottom step dollars pay 14 cents each. That's it. That's all they'll ever pay. Only the money above that step climbs higher, and only those dollars pay the higher rate. On 60 grand, almost your entire salary is chilling on the bottom step, sipping a double-double. Remember this staircase. In a few minutes, it's going to destroy the most famous money lie in Canada. Stranger number 2. Your province. Same staircase idea, smaller bite. But Ontario hides something in its line. A goose. It's called the Ontario Health Premium. Up to 900 bucks a year. It doesn't get its own line on most pay stubs. It just nests inside provincial tax and hopes you never ask. It's been living there since 2004. Most Ontarians have never heard its name. Say its name out loud. Congratulations. You're now in the top 1% of pay stub readers. Oh, and remember the goose. On this channel, every time money quietly disappears, there's a goose involved. And that's the real game here. The lines you can name are the lines you can question. Stranger number 3. CPP. The weird one. About $130 walks out of every check. It feels exactly like a tax. Money in, money gone. Except, remember the twist from the beginning? This is it. CPP is not the government taking your money. It's the government forcing you to save it. Every one of those dollars goes into one of the biggest investment funds on the planet. Over $700 billion, professionally managed, on your behalf. You couldn't lose this money if you tried. And believe me, some people have tried. And here's the part your boss hates. They legally have to match you. Dollar for dollar. You put in $130? So do they. Same piggy bank. Your name on it. Then one day, somewhere around retirement, the machine flips into reverse. A check shows up. Every month. For the rest of your life. And it grows with inflation. Your grandma's cashing that check right now, partly funded by your paydays. One day, some kid who isn't born yet will fund yours. It's not a tax, it's a time machine for money. Quick warning for the freelancers. If you're self-employed, you're the boss too, which means you pay both halves. Surprise! You can take the pension early and get smaller checks, or wait longer and get much bigger ones. Future you gets to choose. Present you just has to keep feeding the pig. Stranger number 4. EI. About $1,000 a year. This one's simple. It's a parachute. Get laid off? The parachute opens. It pays you while you hunt for the next job. Have a baby? Parental leave. That's the parachute too. Too sick to work? Parachute. You might pay for 30 years and never pull the cord. That's not a scam. That's what insurance is. You're not buying the fall. You're buying the parachute. That new parent down the street, home with their baby right now? Your $1,000 is part of that. One day, theirs might carry you. Oh, and here's a secret almost nobody knows. CPP and EI have yearly limits. Once you've paid your share for the year, they just stop. That's why some coworkers' checks literally get fatter in the fall. They're not getting raises, they just maxed out. Now you know their secret. You're welcome. Before we break the big lie, let's talk about school for a second. 12 years. Trigonometry. The parts of a volcano. A recorder concert. And not one single class about the four strangers eating your paycheck. So here's the crash course school owed you. 3 things. Quick ones. Thing 1. The most important form you've ever signed half asleep. It's called the TD1. HR slides it across the desk on day 1. You sign it like a receipt. That little form tells your employer how much tax to hold back from every check. Get it wrong one way? You owe money in April. Surprise bill. Get it wrong the other way? You get a big fat refund. And here's myth number 1. A big tax refund is great news. No. A refund means you lent the government your own money, all year long. The interest they paid you for that loan? 0. Not even a timbit. A small refund means your paperwork is dialed in. That's the actual win. Thing 2. The mattress myth. Cash is safest at home where I can see it. Feels true. Completely backwards. Money sleeping under a mattress gets quietly eaten. Remember the goose? Prices creep up a little every single year. Your hidden cash doesn't. $10,000 under a mattress for 10 years still looks like $10,000. It just buys way less. Same paper, smaller life. The goose doesn't even need to break in. It eats through the walls. Safe money isn't hidden money. Safe money at least keeps up with prices. Even a boring savings account that pays interest beats the mattress. Every time. Thing 3. The credit score peak. The myth. Checking my own credit score damages it. Here's the real rule, and it's beautifully simple. When you check your own score, soft check, 0 damage, free, always. When a lender checks because you're borrowing money, hard check, small temporary dent. So peek at your own score anytime. It's like checking a mirror. The mirror doesn't make you uglier, it just tells you the truth. And one bonus lesson, the oldest money trick in the book. Pay yourself first. The 4 strangers grab their cut before you ever see your check, right? So copy them. Become the 5th stranger. $25, automatic, every payday, into a separate account. Before you can touch it. You'll forget it exists. That's the entire trick. Future you finds a pile. School taught you the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Your money buddy teaches you that boring automatic transfers are the powerhouse of the wallet. Okay, crash course done. Now, the finale. The most expensive myth in Canada. Let's break it. All right, the staircase. Time to break the lie. You've heard it. From an uncle, a coworker, maybe a manager who should know better. Careful with that raise. It'll bump you into a higher tax bracket and you'll actually take home less. People refuse raises because of this. People turn down overtime because of this. Real money walked away from every single year. And it is impossible. Mathematically, legally, completely. Remember the staircase. Your bottom step dollars never move. Never. A raise doesn't lift your whole salary up a step. It just adds new dollars on a higher step. Those new dollars pay a bit more tax. And you keep most of every single one of them. There is no raise in Canada that shrinks your paycheck. None. It cannot happen. Meet Dave. Dave turned down overtime all year for tax reasons. The staircase says Dave donated a used car's worth of take-home pay to absolutely nobody. Don't be Dave. Your uncle wasn't lying to you, by the way. He just never saw the staircase. Who keeps spreading this lie, and what it quietly costs Canadians every year? That's next Friday's story. It's a good one. So, $2,307 went in. $1,816 came out. And now you know exactly who took the difference. 2 taxes, a piggy bank, a parachute. Part of it ran the country. Part of it got saved. For you, whether you liked it or not. Part of it bought the net under your feet. Homework time. 90 seconds. Tonight, open your pay stub. Find the 4 strangers. Say their names out loud. Weird? Yes. But you now understand your paycheck better than most adults in this country. And that boy band, YTD, that's year to date. Everything you've paid so far this year. Look at it once. Just once. It explains a lot. Your money was never vanishing at random. Every line is a deal, and you just learned to read the contract. One more thing. Money isn't a school subject in this country. It's a survival skill. Nobody is coming to teach you. That's why this channel exists. I'm Mr. Loonie, your money buddy. New story every Friday. Bring your questions, bring your pay stub, and whatever you do, don't feed the goose.